January 5th. Reset discipline. Discipline is not restriction, it is freedom through structure. It is the framework that removes chaos, the system that eliminates constant decision-making, the foundation that allows you to operate without depending on how you feel in any given moment. Most people see discipline as punishment, as deprivation, as forcing yourself to do things you do not want to do. But that is not discipline. That is resistance. Discipline is the opposite. It is the removal of resistance through the installation of automatic behavior. Without discipline, everything feels heavy. Every action requires motivation. Every task requires a decision. Every commitment requires negotiation with yourself about whether today is the day you follow through or the day you make an exception. With discipline, decisions disappear. You do not decide whether to start. You start because that is what the system requires. You do not debate whether you are ready. You execute because readiness is not a prerequisite. You do not assess your motivation levels. You act regardless of them. You do not rely on feeling ready. You rely on routine. You rely on the structure you built when motivation was present so that it operates when motivation is not. You rely on repetition that has become so automatic it no longer requires thought. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. It depends on circumstances, mood, energy, and variables you cannot control. Building a life that depends on motivation is building a life on unstable ground. Discipline works even when motivation is absent, especially then. When motivation fades, discipline is what remains. When excitement disappears, discipline is what keeps you moving. When the initial burst of energy is gone, discipline is what separates those who continue from those who stop. This is why discipline is more valuable than motivation. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation makes the first day easy. Discipline makes every day after possible. Start treating discipline as non-negotiable, like sleep, like breathing. You do not debate whether you will breathe today. You do not negotiate with yourself about whether sleep is necessary. Discipline should operate the same way. Non-negotiable means it happens regardless of circumstances, regardless of how you feel, regardless of whether it is convenient or difficult. It happens because it is part of the structure, not because you decided in the moment that it should. You do not argue with it, you execute it. There is no internal debate, no weighing of options, no consideration of whether today might be a valid day to skip. The system is clear, the action is defined, the only thing left is execution. The strongest form of discipline is quiet. No announcements, no validation, no public declarations of what you are doing or why. No performance for an audience. No need for external confirmation that you are on the right path, just action, repeated. The same behavior executed consistently, without fanfare, without celebration, without the need to document or share or prove to anyone that you are following through. Discipline does not need witnesses. It does not need applause. It does not need recognition. It operates in silence because its value is internal, not external. Most people announce their discipline because they are seeking validation. They want confirmation that what they are doing matters. But needing external validation is evidence that the discipline is not yet internalized. When discipline becomes part of who you are, you stop talking about it, you stop needing to share it, you simply execute because that is what you do. Discipline is not something you turn on when you need it. It is something you install so deeply that it operates automatically. It is a system, not a strategy. It is structure, not effort. The goal is not to force your way through difficult tasks. The goal is to build a system where difficult tasks become automatic, where actions that used to require motivation now require nothing except the passage of time that triggers them. Reset your understanding of discipline. Stop seeing it as the enemy. Stop treating it as punishment. Discipline is not what limits you. It is what frees you from the chaos of operating without a system. Built in silence,